The United Nations Human Rights Council has passed a motion condemning the Burmese military junta's violent suppression of recent peaceful protests. It comes as desperate efforts are being made to trace an unknown number of protesters missing since the military crackdown began.
A Burmese protester is hauled away by the police. How many thousands of monks and civilians have now disappeared like this? These are some of the missing, all facing a grim future in a country where torture in detention is routine. Last month in Rangoon, I met some of the activists who've now vanished. We're not sure if his house is under surveillance, but so far so good. 70-year-old U Win Nang told me he feared a bloodbath was coming.
If the government would not compromise, then it's coming for sure.
He was proved right, and last week the police came to take him away in the middle of the night. His wife Sansan has not heard from him since. I've just left Burma and I'm not allowed back in, but I'm trying to find out what's happened to U Win Nang and his colleagues, and I've just got hold of a friend of his in Rangoon, an activist who spent a decade in prison himself. You can assume, can you, from your experience, that many of them will be beaten and tortured?
Yes, I think so. I was blindfolded all the time, and I was interrogated round the clock. Yeah. Sleep deprivation. I think they worked in shifts, and they would interrogate you day and night. Sort of wears you down.
All your friends that are in detention, do you think you will see them again?
It'll be quite some time, I think. Quite some time. This is where, international pressure is very much needed now. And it has to happen now, not next week or next month,
These exclusive pictures show one of the makeshift prison camps now being used to house the protesters. It's a school building near Rangoon's notorious insane jail. Many monks are also being held at this sports centre.
It's frightening to even think of what the fate of those monks are.
And what do you know of conditions in Burmese jails or wherever these people are being kept?
Grim. Very, very grim.
But the crackdown has not broken the resolve of activists like Nila Tain. Last month in Rangoon, she told me how she'd abandoned her baby daughter to go into hiding. Today she's still on the run. Nila, when do you think you will be able to see your daughter again? I don't know, she said. We'll have to make more sacrifices. But I hope when we finally win, all our families will be reunited. For now, though, Burma's jails are full of peaceful protesters, and no one knows when they or their country will be free again.